I've just always had this dream of becoming a owner of a top-notch salon in the area. I got started polishing my mom's nails when I was a little girl. She sent me to school, and I started 17 years ago. I started off doing acrylic nails, actually. Then I found my passion of doing natural nail care. I spent probably about 10 years in the field working for someone. Then I decided to branch off and just step out on faith and open my own business, which was about 5 years ago. And then I reached out to my brother Alex and said, hey, I'm ready to expand. And he was all for it. You know, I'm thankful for such a great big brother to step in and help out, because this was a huge expansion for me. I was a solo nail tech and esthetician. Now I have 6 employees, and now I'm here living the dream. He has helped me create a business plan, a financial plan, looking more into the future. Something I didn't do. I was kind of just looking at it day by day, but not looking at it in the future to help myself grow. And he's helped me in every way in that aspect.
So we connected with Rick initially through Sarah Robb in the First Community Bank. Rick came highly recommended. So we started down the plan to get funding for the business. We initially tried to get funding, but we weren't well positioned for that funding. And she recommended Rick through the South Carolina Small Business Development Center. She highlighted that Rick had a wealth of experience and background in the manufacturer sector, and helping small businesses as well. I immediately reached out to Rick and I explained the situation, and one thing Rick has been very great at is being super supportive of us and reaching out immediately.
Definitely have a plan. There will be challenges, but find ways to pivot and you'll succeed.
One thing I do want to highlight that so many entrepreneurs think that they have to do it on their own, but they don't have to do it on their own. There are resources out there that are free, that are there to help small businesses like Katrina's. And so I say, reach out, understand all the resources that might be able to help you. Just make sure you go in with a solid plan and don't hesitate to reach out for help. The second for me has been, because I come out of the manufacturing environment, corporate America, I'm all numbers, results, rewards. And so in purchasing this business, I remember my first discussion with Rick was we highlighted the cost of the business, the state of it, and I told him that, hey, I was really trying to push to get the best price. But Rick really put things in perspective, and he asked me, he was like, so Alex, why are you pursuing the purchase of this business? Is it to make a profit? I was like, no, that's not my goal to make a profit. I of course want the business to be profitable, but it's really for the long-term vision of my sister as an entrepreneur. He brought it in perspective that in that case, you shouldn't fret and negotiate over $5,000, $10,000. The business is worth a lot more to you, your sister, and your family than $5,000, $10,000. You'll make that up tenfold with what you're purchasing for. So that brought me into perspective and not trying to penny pitch or negotiate to the point where we could potentially damage a relationship, but also brought it in perspective of what my vision was to help her vision to build a business. There were several times Katrina said, things didn't go our way. And before the purchase, she was like, well, maybe this is God telling us a sign that we shouldn't do it. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, this is God telling us to keep pushing forward. And we made it happen. She made it happen.
It's been great working with Katrina and Alex here at Southern Charm. We've been working together since July of last year when Alex first contacted me about the potential opportunity to buy this business. We had a Zoom call, we met in person, and we have spent countless hours together trying to evaluate the business. Did it make good financial sense? Putting the plan together. They certainly have an incredible dream and passion, not only to make the business succeed, but to be able to give back to the local Orangeburg community as well. So we spent a lot of time over evaluating the financial statements of the old business, developing a 5-year detailed financial projection. Do the numbers make sense relative to the top line, the bottom line, the cash flows? We think we ended up on, after 7 drafts, I think we kind of got it right. I can tell you from the preliminary results for the first 4 months of the business, revenues, sales, and profitability are far exceeding expectations. So they're off to a terrific start. We look forward to working with them for the long term, working on operational plans and KPIs, and continue to be very successful in the future. And I know without a doubt that they will.